Oh, this was a devastating scene. The smart bus driver slams into vehicle after vehicle after police say he dozed off behind the wheel. The whole thing caught on a camera mounted inside that bus. Well, that wild bus ride leaving 2 people hurt. It happened last October in West Bloomfield.
Yeah, this morning that smart bus driver is facing a judge. Fox 2's Marielle Liu is live with the details this morning. Good morning, Marielle.
Good morning to you. Leon Rasheed had originally entered a plea of not guilty, but today in court he changed his plea to no contest, which has the same legal effect as not guilty. It just means that the judge will not ask you whether or not you did what you were accused of doing. She will only use the police report and information provided to the courts to make her decision when it comes to sentencing. Now, Leon Rasheed fell asleep behind the wheel in West Bloomfield, causing a very serious chain of accidents last October on Maple Road between Middlebelt and Inkster. Now, the crash scene was half a mile long and it was all caught on tape. The judge told him he did have a right to a trial. Possibly, though, that penalty for that would be 93 days plus $500 fines and then plus court costs as well. And in the end, Rasheed said that he, in fact, does not want to go to trial. He said that he wants to enter this plea of no contest. I did have an opportunity to speak with Leon Rasheed outside of the courtroom, and this is what he had to say.
I'm very sorry, and I'm sorry, Ms. Liu. And, could you talk to my attorney, please?
You can.
Yes.
What about the fact that she said you shouldn't have been driving in the first place?
I have no comment about that, Ms. Liu.
So you see an apology there first, and then referring everything to his lawyer. There were notes read here by the judge indicating that at the sentencing we could hear victim impact statements. That, of course, will play a role in the sentencing as well. The judge did also mention that Mr. Rasheed had no business behind the wheel. She said, based on his his record at the Secretary of State, that he should not have been driving in the first place. So we are working now to learn more on that part of the story. But for now, she told him he cannot drive, and the sentencing on this matter will be set for a later date. Live in West Bloomfield, I'm Marielle Liu, Fox 2 News.
Now, this is a very unfortunate situation for that bus driver. You got a chance to get a couple of questions in from him. What did you take away from that? I know when he got out of the bus, as soon as it happened, he admitted some kind of culpability in the situation. You got to meet the man. What was his demeanor, and what did you walk away feeling like?
Well, he seemed, again, to be very apologetic for what happened, falling asleep behind the wheel. Obviously not a situation any driver wants to be in, let alone a professional driver. This is someone who was driving for a smart bus, and then he had all of those lives in the bus, really in his hands, and then that chain reaction that was caused. So not everyone willing to accept a sorry right now. The judge did read some of the medical injuries, talking about broken bones that people sustained because of this. So whether or not that will play a role in the sentencing, we have yet to tell, since that date has yet to be determined. But he did certainly appear to be very remorseful in court today.
All right, Marielle, thank you very much for that live report.